In the Middle East, many powerful governments have fallen. In 2003, the regime of Saddam Hussein collapsed within weeks after a US-led invasion. In 2011, the longtime ruler of Libya, Muammar Gaddafi, was overthrown and killed during a civil war. Afghanistan's government changed multiple times after decades of conflict. But there is one country that has resisted enormous pressure for more than 4 decades. Sanctions, cyber attacks, covert operations, political isolation, even targeted assassinations. Yet its government still stands. That country is Iran. So the big question is, why is it so difficult to collapse Iran's ruling system? Today, we'll explore 8 powerful reasons that make Iran one of the most resilient regimes in modern geopolitics. The 1979 revolution, the birth of an ideological state. Iran's current political system was born in 1979 during the Iranian Revolution. Before the revolution, Iran was ruled by the Western-backed monarch Mohammad Reza Pahlavi. His government maintained strong ties with the United States and Western powers. But inside the country, dissatisfaction was growing. Economic inequality, authoritarian rule, and anger toward foreign influence led to massive protests. Eventually, the Shah fled the country, and the revolution brought a new leader to power, Ruhollah Khomeini. Khomeini established the Islamic Republic of Iran, a system that combined religious authority with political power. This was not just a change of government. It was a revolutionary ideological transformation. That ideological foundation still shapes Iranian politics today, and that makes the system extremely difficult to dismantle from outside. The supreme leader centralized authority. Unlike most countries, Iran has a unique power structure. At the top of the system is the supreme leader. Currently, that position is held by Ali Khamenei. The supreme leader has enormous authority. He oversees the armed forces, intelligence agencies, the judiciary, state media, key political decisions. Even though Iran has a president and parliament, the supreme leader remains the ultimate decision-maker. This centralized authority creates a strong political core that is difficult to destabilize. The Revolutionary Guard, a powerful military force. One of the most important pillars of the Iranian regime is the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, commonly known as the IRGC. The IRGC was created after the revolution to protect the new Islamic system. Over time, it became far more than just a military force. Today, the IRGC has influence over military operations, intelligence activities, major economic sectors, strategic industries. One of its most famous commanders was Qasem Soleimani. Soleimani played a major role in expanding Iran's influence across the Middle East. Even after his death, the networks he built remain active. Iran's missile arsenal. Another major factor is Iran's powerful missile program. Iran possesses one of the largest ballistic missile arsenals in the Middle East. These missiles can potentially reach military bases in the Persian Gulf, regional strategic targets, long-distance opponents. Because of this capability, any military conflict with Iran could become extremely costly. That risk acts as a powerful deterrent. The proxy network. Iran has also developed a network of allied groups across the region. Some of the most well-known include Hezbollah in Lebanon, Hamas in Gaza, Houthis in Yemen. Through these alliances, Iran extends its strategic influence far beyond its borders. If Iran were attacked directly, conflict could quickly spread across multiple regions. This strategy is often described as strategic depth. Geography, a natural fortress. Iran's geography also plays a huge role in its defense. The country is surrounded by rugged terrain, including the Zagros and Alborz mountain ranges. Its territory covers about 1.6 million square kilometers. To put that into perspective, Iran is nearly 4 times larger than Iraq. Any military invasion would require massive resources and would face extremely difficult terrain. Many military analysts believe a full-scale ground war in Iran would be one of the most complex operations in modern history. Control of the Strait of Hormuz. Another strategic advantage is Iran's proximity to the Strait of Hormuz. This narrow waterway is one of the most important oil transit routes in the world. Roughly 20% of global oil shipments pass through it. Because Iran sits right next to this choke point, it has the potential to disrupt global energy supplies during a major conflict. That possibility alone makes many countries extremely cautious. Sanctions didn't break Iran. For decades, Iran has faced heavy economic sanctions. The most significant pressure has come from the United States and its allies. These sanctions targeted oil exports, banking systems, international trade. Despite these challenges, Iran has managed to adapt. The country developed alternative trade networks, expanded domestic industries, and strengthened ties with countries like China and Russia. Sanctions hurt the economy, but they did not collapse the political system. So why is it so difficult to bring down Iran's regime? Because it is not just a government. It is a system built on an ideological revolution, a centralized leadership structure, a powerful military organization, a regional alliance network, strategic geography, and decades of political resilience. That combination makes Iran one of the most difficult states in the world to destabilize. For many analysts, the conclusion is clear. Iran is not simply a country. It is a revolutionary system designed to survive pressure from the outside world.